Paris, the city of love. A dream destination for millions of people around the world. One of the top choices for romantic breaks and honeymoons. But there's even more to this vibrant city than just its romantic reputation. In this article we will be looking at everything Paris has to offer visitors. From its world-famous tourist attractions to the quieter avenues lined with patisseries, cafes, and boutiques, Paris has something for everyone. Whether you're planning a romantic getaway or a family vacation, there is sure to be a neighborhood that's ideal for you. To help you decide where to stay in Paris, I have narrowed the many neighborhoods of the city down to just the best districts for you to consider. I've highlighted what each district has to offer, so you can see where to stay in Paris, to easily visit all the attractions on your list. Being right at the start of the spiral of districts, the First Arrondissement is one of the most centrally located areas in Paris. If you want easy access to the city's major sites and attractions, then this is a fantastic location for you. The most famous attraction in the First Arrondissement is the Louvre Museum, one of the world's principal art galleries. The iconic glass pyramid is instantly recognizable by people around the globe. The Third Arrondissement is a paradise for those looking to stay in an area with a unique, vibrant and artsy atmosphere. Slightly more removed from the city center, but still within walking distance of many interesting attractions and major sites, like the Louvre Museum and Notre Dame Cathedral. The Third Arrondissement is ideal for anyone who wants to stay in a central location, but appreciates fewer crowds and quieter streets. The area is known for its pretty streets lined with trendy cafes and small boutiques. Just south of the Seine River, running along the left bank, is the Fifth Arrondissement. Also known as the Latin Quarter, this area is a vibrant hub of hospitality and leisure. A central location, the Latin Quarter is more laid back than other city center districts. The Sixth Arrondissement is immediately west of the Latin Quarter. It's a central location, within walking distance of both the Louvre Museum and the Notre Dame. Even the Eiffel Tower is just one arrondissement over. However, it's just removed enough that the streets are typically quieter than the more touristy neighborhoods. The Seventh Arrondissement, to the west of the city center, is one of the most popular areas for tourists to stay in Paris. This is due to one simple reason. It's where the Eiffel Tower is located. The Eiffel Tower is the most iconic landmark in all of France and tourists flock to take photos in front of it. The Seventh Arrondissement is a very large district. If you specifically want to stay near the Eiffel Tower, you are going to need to look for accommodation in the west end of the area. Of course, hotels in the area charge premium rates for the high demand, so this is not ideal if you are on a tight budget. The Eighth Arrondissement is directly across the River Seine from the Seventh. The Eighth Arrondissement may not be the most central location, but it still manages to be surrounded by iconic landmarks, many within walking distance. The Jardin des Tuileries touches the border of the Eighth Arrondissement, so the Louvre Museum is just a short walk away to the east. Meanwhile, the Eiffel Tower is just across the river. Some riverside hotels may even be able to offer Eiffel Tower views to those who can afford them. The Ninth Arrondissement is just a little further back from the city center. Still within walking distance of the major areas, or a short trip along the metro lines, you can enjoy fewer tourists, whilst still staying close to the action. The region is large enough to be home to several distinct neighborhoods, each with interesting sites well worth visiting. The 10th Arrondissement is an up-and-coming district, increasingly popular with the younger residents of the city. The trendy bars, hip cafes, and open-air markets full of food trucks lend to the edgy, urban vibe of this area. The lively, laid-back atmosphere that the 10th Arrondissement is known for is mostly centered around the Canal Saint-Martin, which runs through the east end of the district. The canal is lined either side with trendy cafes and fashionable bars to enjoy relaxing by the water. The 11th Arrondissement is located just a short ways east of the city center. It's just far out enough to be less of a tourist trap. Rather, it is a fashionable area, popular with Parisians looking for plentiful shopping, good food, and a fun night out. The area is known for its lively nightlife. The area around Rue Oberkampf is particularly full of hip bars and exciting clubs. It's one of the most popular areas in Paris to go for an unforgettable night of partying. The 14th Arrondissement is to the south of the city center. Largely centered around the local universities, this is a primarily student and residential area. If you are looking for a location not too far from the city center, but with fewer tourists, this may be a good location to consider. The student population lends a trendy boho atmosphere to the area. The district is well known for its many delightful restaurants and fashionable brasseries. The 17th Arrondissement is located in the west of the city, immediately north of the Arc de Triomphe. Despite its proximity to such major attractions, the district itself is far enough from the city center to have a much more local atmosphere. Plaine-Monceau is a particularly upmarket district towards the southern end of the 17th Arrondissement. The area is home to various embassies and political buildings boasting beautiful architecture. To the north of Paris, the 18th arrondissement is further removed from the city centre than many of the districts on this list. The history and artistic heritage of the 18th arrondissement lend it a reputation as one of the most romantic neighborhoods in Paris. The Place du Tertre is one of the most well-known avenues to visit here. The charming cobbled street is lined with cozy cafes. You can relax on the street-side dining terraces and enjoy the street performers and buskers, or get a unique souvenir from one of the many artists and caricaturists. The 20th arrondissement is located in the east end of Paris. Once a heavily industrial area, it is now a trendy, artsy community with a distinctly urban edge. Particularly popular with the Parisian youth, the area is known for its trendy but cheap eateries and contemporary art scene. Much of this edgy atmosphere is centered around the Belleville area in the north. Here you will find street food markets, independent art galleries, and an abundance of street art. It's a lively community and a great place to go for an affordable evening out. So, now you know more about what each district of Paris has to offer, as well as just how much more there is to Paris than you may have realized. With 13 areas to choose from, I'm sure you have found one that sounds like the best neighborhood for you. Now that you've got a good idea of where to stay in Paris, you're one step closer to planning an amazing trip to the French capital. Next, it's time to choose your perfect hotel and start booking your dream vacation.